standing is soloist Stephanie Klontz and the University Symphonic Band, conducted by Dr. Robert Nortman, lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Thank you, Stephanie, Dr. Norman, and members of the band. Please be seated. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the distinguished persons on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Representing the faculty, administration, students, and alumni of the University of Missouri St. Louis are Mr. Dan Brausner, outgoing president of the Student Government Association, who will graduate tomorrow at the Business and Engineering Center. Mr. Martin Liefeld, vice chancellor for University of Mansfield. Mr. Ronald Gosson, senior associate vice chancellor for marketing and communications. Dr. James Kruger, vice chancellor for managerial and technological services. Ms. Betty Van assistant to the provost for public affairs and economic development. Mr. Kurt Kuhnreich, vice provost for student affairs. Ms. Nancy Gleason, associate dean of the Pierre Leclerc Honors College. Dr. Nasser Arshadi, vice provost for research administration. Dr. Judith Walker de Felix, associate provost and dean of the graduate school. Dr. Julie Sebastian, dean of the College of Nursing. Dr. James Richards, interim dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Dr. Lois Pierce, director of the School of Social Work. Dr. Glenn Cope, provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs. Dr. Thomas George, chancellor of UMSL. Ms. Lisa Rosenberg, representing the Alumni Association. Also on our platform is our speaker, Mr. Gary Dollar, and our honorary degree recipient, Mr. David Robertson. Please recognize these platform guests. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Missouri St. Louis has a most distinguished faculty. Faculty colleagues, please stand and be recognized. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our Chancellor, Dr. Thomas George.
Thank you, Dr. Heisel. I want to welcome you to the spring commencement of the University of Missouri St. Louis. Since its inception 48 years ago, more than 78,000 people have received their degrees from this outstanding institution. Therefore, you are participating in a landmark event, the magnitude of which I hope that you will remember forever. I will now turn over the microphone to Director Lois Pierce of the School of Social Work, who will introduce our commencement speaker. Dr. Pierce.
Thank you. Good morning. When tornadoes struck St. Louis on April 22nd, we witnessed once again how St. Louisans rallied to help their neighbors in times of need. As always, the United Way of Greater St. Louis was in the vanguard of the relief effort. More than any other organization, our United Way epitomizes the region's community spirit. Although St. Louis ranks nationally St. Louis is ranked nationally in population as 18th, its United Way is the 5th largest in the country in dollars contributed and dollars invested in human services. Our commencement speaker, Dr. Gary Dollar, has been leading that United Way effort for the past 10 years. Under his dedicated and skilled direction, Dr. Dollar and the United Way, more than ever, are our region's helping hands. I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Dollar.
Good morning. It's great to be here. Class of 2011. You made it! You did it! Congratulations. Now, that's a great start, and I hate to bring up anything negative this morning, but, to be honest with you, there's some people who didn't think you were going to make it. They didn't think you were going to get here. They were pretty sure you wouldn't be sitting here this morning. We're not going to take names today, but you know who they are. And but look where you are today. This is phenomenal. Now, on the positive side, there were a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, who did believe in you. They supported you. They sat with you when it was tough. They cried with you when it was impossible. And they're here celebrating with you today. So to Chancellor George, the faculty, the staff, and especially family and friends, congratulations to you too, because you got it here. Good job. Graduates, in the midst of all today's excitement, please don't forget to say thank you to them, because they did get you here. On a day like today, and I've been told this up in the hall several times this morning, it seems like I should say something profound and important. And I got to tell you, I've worked really hard this week to try to make that happen, and I've gotten more nervous as I got out there, because I got to tell you, I got nothing. And I don't know what's going on. It's a rude awakening at 57 to wake up and find out you're just not that profound. But I'm not. My wife was surprised with me. She was surprised it took me till 57 to figure that out. Now, while I may not be deep and profound, I do think I have an ability to see things that are profound. Your commitment to this education that was represented in this ceremony today is profound. Think about it. You're saying that you believe you can make a difference, that you can make an impact, that you can add value, you can add beauty to your life and the life of others. You have something to offer. That is a profound statement, maybe a little cocky too, but it's exactly what we need. We need you believing and acting on the confidence in yourself and making things different than they are today. Your belief in your ability to make a difference, to add value, to add beauty, is perhaps the most single important thing that you're carrying with you away from this great institution. In Tim O'Brien's little historical novel called The Things They Carried, he writes about the lives of soldiers in Vietnam and the perspective of what they carried on them, letters and sometimes memories. And he talked about the importance of that in shaping their lives. What you carry with you today is important, and it can tell the story and actually tell the truth of your life. Hopefully, as you leave this institution of learning, you're carrying with you some things that will make your story and those of us who are around you a good one. Some of the things I hope you're carrying with you this morning are an ability to not only learn, we know you can do that. I hope you're leaving here with an ability to think and feel also. We need you thinking out there. I hope you carry with you fresh eyes. I always tell our new staff at United Way, the best thing you bring us for the next 6 months are fresh eyes. You can see things that we're doing the old way that we have no clue, we just can't see anymore. We need you to have fresh eyes, to see new opportunities and new solutions, and an ability to gently tell those of us who are 57 and not profound, gently tell us, because you want to keep your job, the direction of hope and the direction of new opportunity. I also hope you carry with you an understanding that the question is often as important as the answer. If you work hard to discover the right question, you are more likely to get the best answer. In our world right now, we have far too many people with all the answers and far too few with the right questions. I hope as you leave this place, you carry some really good questions with you that you don't have the answer to yet, and I hope it takes you a lifetime to discover the best answer. Now, if you're not profound, it can be dangerous to give advice, but I'm going to try it anyway. I want to tell you the most important thing I know about life this morning, and that is build your life, not your career. At the United Way, we talk about living united, being a community together. And we believe that you do that by giving of yourself, giving of your treasure, and giving to a cause. And we talk about that as volunteering, giving, and advocating. A life is built in community and on community, not in the pursuit of a career. Give yourself, volunteer, give your time for others. Volunteering will make you feel really good, and truth is, all the data says it'll also make you really healthy. So do that, give back to others, build your life in that way, associate with your community, give your treasure. Everyone needs help at some time, and we have to help one another. As Lois talked about the tornadoes that just hit. Listen, if that hit you, you need help right now. So give back. I would encourage you to begin by giving to this great institution. Give others the opportunity that you've gotten because this place is here. If you give back, give of your treasure, it will give you a sense of value and a perspective on value. Finally, advocate. Care about something deeply enough you're willing to argue for it and work for it. You know, you can go along and just kind of get along. I hope you get passionate about something in your community. If you do, it'll energize your life. To be a leader, and some of you have aspirations to be leaders, I know, all of you do, hopefully, you have to engage in community. I talk to business leaders every day, and they say, listen, the way you distinguish yourself is, yeah, you build a career and you do really well, but the way you distinguish yourself is you become a leader in the community. You engage the community. You make the place where you live better. So I encourage you to think about giving back. Think about building your life, not just your career. As a final word, I want to share with you what my father told me on the day that I graduated. He said, son, you have done well, and you've made me proud. Now make me happy to get a job. I wish you all the best and all the success in making your families happy. Bless you.
Thank you, Gary, for that inspirational address. We're now going to proceed to the awarding of the honorary degree. Provost Cope, please escort David Robertson to the front of the stage, and Interim Dean Richards will read the citation.
Good morning. I'm pleased to introduce David Robertson, Music Director of the St. Louis Symphony and Principal Guest Conductor of the BBC Symphony Orchestra in London. He's an American artist, California native, considered to be one of our most important conductors, credited as a master orchestral and operatic programmer, commanding international notice for his compelling, passionate, and exhilarating performances. Prior to becoming music director of the St. Louis Symphony in 2005, Robertson held major international conducting posts with the Orchestre Nationale in Lyon, the Jerusalem Symphony, and l'Ensemble Intercontemporain in Paris. He has appeared as guest conductor with many of the major orchestras throughout Europe and the United States. In addition to the requisite mastery of the traditional concert repertoire, Robertson possesses a unique affinity for interpreting the works of contemporary composers, in particular compositions by Pierre Boulez, John Adams, Steve Reich, Elliott Carter, and Oliver Messiaen, including numerous commissions, premieres, and recordings. He is the recipient of many prestigious awards, including Musical America's 2000 Conductor of the Year, Recieve National Endowment for the Arts Conductors Award, an elected fellow in the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and closer to home, the 2010 Excellence in the Arts Award from the St. Louis Arts and Education Council. Robertson is a consummate communicator and advocate on behalf of performing arts in contemporary society. To Quote New York Times writer Anthony Tomasini, reviewing the 2008 St. Louis Symphony performance at Carnegie Hall, quote, David Robertson is one of the best talkers about music in the business, end quote. Throughout his career, he has demonstrated a strong commitment to working with students and young artists. In addition to creating and leading outreach programs in Paris and Lyon, he has worked with students at the Paris Conservatoire, the Juilliard School, Tanglewood, the National Orchestral Institute, and the Aspen Festival. We are very proud of the long-standing relationship between the St. Louis Symphony and the University of Missouri St. Louis. The orchestra, led by David Robertson, has performed frequently at Anheuser-Busch Hall in the Two Hill Performing Arts Center. Many members of the St. Louis Symphony serve as key adjunct applied faculty in the UMSL Department of Music. And the St. Louis Symphony Organization is one of our original partners in the E. Desmond Lee Fine Arts Education Collaborative. Among this campus's most effective and comprehensive outreach initiatives, which supports fine arts teachers throughout the greater metropolitan region in the delivery and promotion of arts curricula, serving over 7,500 students in 122 schools from 16 school districts. Chancellor, I am honored to present David Robertson.
Thank you, Dean Richards. Upon recommendation of the University of Missouri St. Louis and with the approval of the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri System and by authority, virtue of the authority is vested in me, it's my privilege and pleasure to confer upon David Robertson the degree Doctor of Music with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to this degree. Now we will present you a diploma and a letter. We will now proceed to the awarding of academic degrees. Provost Koch, please join me at the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor George. Dean Judith Walker DeFelix will present candidates for master's degrees in the graduate school.
Candidates for master's degrees, please stand. Chancellor, it's an honor to present to you these candidates. They have completed the requirements prescribed for the degrees Master of Public Policy Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Arts, Master of Music Education, Master of Social Work, and Master of Science. They are recommended by the graduate faculty in the College of Nursing, College of Fine Arts and Communication, the School of Social Work, and the Graduate School.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri System, I hereby confer upon you the master's degrees in your field with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to these degrees. Congratulations.
Dean Julie Sebastian will present candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Nursing.
Candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Nursing, please stand. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these candidates in the College of Nursing. They have completed the requirements prescribed for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. They are recommended by the nursing faculty.
Interim Dean James Richards will present candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Fine Arts and Communication.
Candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Fine Arts and Communication, please stand. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these candidates in the College of Fine Arts and Communication. They have completed the requirements prescribed for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Music. They are recommended by the faculty of the College of Fine Arts and Communication.
Director Lois Pierce will present candidates for bachelor's degrees in the School of Social Work.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the School of Social Work, please stand. Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates in the School of Social Work. They have completed the requirements prescribed for the degree Bachelor of Social Work. They are recommended by the faculties of the College of Arts and Sciences and the School of Social Work.
Associate Dean Nancy Gleason will introduce candidates from the Pierre Laclede Honors College.
Pierre Laclede Honors College candidates, please stand. The primary mission of the Pierre Laclede Honors College is to provide challenging, enhanced intellectual experiences to a select group of highly motivated undergraduate students. Drawn from all academic disciplines, these students choose from a curriculum of general education classes and course offerings unique to the Honors College. Chancellor, I present these students to receive special recognition for their accomplishments in the Pierre Laclede Honors College.
On behalf of the Board of Curators, I give special recognition to you for the rigor of your curriculum and your academic success. Congratulations.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand for the conferral of degrees?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri System, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degrees in your fields with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to these degrees. Congratulations. Undergraduates, it's now time to move your tassel from the right side of your hat to the left, signifying the conferral of your bachelor's degrees. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, all degree candidates will come forward to receive their diploma folders. Their names will be read by Robert McCabe of our campus NPR-affiliated radio station, St. Louis Public Radio, 90.7 KWMU.
Graduate degree recipients, please come forward.
Do me a favor. Do you know how to take pictures? Yeah, all the pictures has the names. You do? Yes. Do you know how to take pictures?
Sorry. Amy Christine Baum, Student Marshal, Outstanding Master's Student in Social Work. Bachelor of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Kim D. Males. Master of Public Policy Administration, Robert Barquero. Marina Bukrakova. Dongjae Cho. Natalie Marie Morris. Craig Thomas Robinson. Pamela Jean Singer. Jason Andrew Cullum, Master of Science, Nursing. Ramona Ray Degraden. Mary Catherine Dillard. Christine Dirier.